Davonte Wicks injury update. Packers WR exits Week 6, game with shoulder issue. The Green Bay Packers secured a commanding 34-13 victory over the Arizona Cardinals in Week 6. With Jordan Love and the offense firing on all cylinders, Love accounted for 4 total touchdowns, and the Packers looked dominant from the opening drive. However, the team suffered a setback when second-year wide receiver Davonte Wicks exited the game with a shoulder injury, raising concerns about his status moving forward. Davonte Wicks injury update. Wicks left the game midway through the contest after sustaining a shoulder injury. Medical personnel quickly examined the former Virginia standout, and it was soon confirmed that he would not return for the remainder of the game. Wicks managed 1 reception for 9 yards before his early exit. On Monday, Fox Sports Insider Jordan Schultz provided a more detailed update, reporting that Wicks underwent an MRI on his shoulder. Fortunately, he avoided a severe injury, but he is now considered week to week. Wicks's production has dipped in recent games compared to his earlier performances, such as his standout game against the Minnesota Vikings, where he recorded 5 catches for 78 yards and 2 touchdowns. Nonetheless, he remains a valuable target in the Packers' receiving corps, and the team will monitor his progress closely as they prepare for Week 7. Impact of Wicks' absence. If Wicks is sidelined for the next game, the Packers will need to rely more heavily on their other receivers, including Jayden Reed and Romeo Doubs, to step up. The offense has been spreading the ball around effectively, but losing Wicks, a promising young talent, could impact Green Bay's passing attack in the coming weeks. Texans versus Packers, 4 key stats and matchups to watch. As the Packers gear up for their Week 7 matchup against the Houston Texans, fans and analysts alike are eyeing this game as a potential Super Bowl preview. Both teams have impressed early in the season, with strong performances placing them near the top of the NFL power rankings. With playoff implications already in the air, this showdown promises to be one of the best games on the Week 7 slate. Here are 4 key stats you and all matchups to keep an eye on as Green Bay faces off against Houston. 1. 21.5%. Green Bay Packers defensive pressure rate, 14th in NFL. The Packers' defense has excelled at creating turnovers this season, boasting the second most interceptions, 9, and the most fumble recoveries, 8, in the league. This has forced opponents to turn the ball over on 24.2% of their drives, the highest rate in the NFL. However, when it comes to generating consistent pressure on the quarterback, the Packers rank 14th in pressure rate and 23rd in quarterback knockdown rate. While they managed 9 pressures against Arizona, they'll face a stiffer test in Houston's rookie sensation, C.J. Stroud, who has shown remarkable poise under pressure. 245.5. Jordan Love's QB differential when pressured versus clean pocket. Jordan Love was highly effective in Week 6, completing 22 of 32 point passes for 258 yards and 4 touchdowns. However, Love's performance dipped when the Cardinals managed to apply pressure. His completion percentage dropped to 55.6% when pressured, compared to 73.9% from a clean pocket. Against the Texans, Love will face a defense that ranks on 10th key in pressure rate and 4th cheered in sack rate. Protecting Love will be crucial, as the Texans' defensive front has been particularly aggressive in recent weeks, with a 41.7% pressure rate against Josh Allen in Week 5. 3. 121.5. CJ. Stroud's QB rating on play-action passes at 7th in NFL. The Texans' offense thrives on play-action, where C.J. Stroud ranks among the NFL's elite. In Week 6, Stroud utilized play-action effectively, helping the Texans rack up 41 points. The Packers' defense, while solid overall, ranks 24th in Packers' run defense, which could open the door for Houston to establish the run early and set up their lethal play-action attack. How Green Bay defends on early downs will be critical in limiting Stroud's effectiveness. 4. Jayden Reed vs. Texans zone defense. With Wicks potentially sidelined, the spotlight shifts to Barnett Dye. Jayden Reed, who has excelled against zone coverage this season. Reed ranks Modier first in receiving yards against zone coverage with an impressive 132.1 QB rating. When targeted, the Texans' defense, which employs zone coverage heavily, could struggle to contain Reed, giving Jordan Love a key weapon to exploit. This could be a breakout opportunity for Reed, especially with Houston's cornerbacks showing vulnerability in zone schemes. As Week 7 approaches, both the Packers and Texans are coming off dominant victories, and this game could have significant implications for both teams' playoff positioning. With key matchups on both sides of the ball, the battle between C.J. Stroud and Jordan Love promises to be a must-watch event, and the outcome could come down to which defense can apply pressure and limit big plays.